Got the audio on, so we want to welcome everyone. You can at least hear us tonight. You can hear Dr. Lane as he brings his message tonight, but we always ask you to come in person, and you can also see us, not just hear us. So come down to 401 West Sullivan Street in Kingsport, Tennessee, and join us in person, please, if you ever can. I went over the announcements this morning, so I won't go over theirs again, but we will take some prayer requests. Does anyone have prayer requests this evening? I want to continue to pray for all the children of the church, our children, your children too. Yes, Ronnie? Okay, pray for you. I told Ronnie to give her a hug for me the other day, and he said he did, and it didn't cure her. I said, well, I wasn't intending to cure her. I was giving her my condolences for being sick. So anyway, yes, Bill, you got one?
Yeah, I'd like y'all to remember my family. We got some special circumstances we need the Lord to work in.
Okay. Bill Cross, pray for his family. Some difficult circumstances. Jeff Bird, okay. How's he doing, Bob? Is he? Okay. Yeah, remember Jeff. He's what a inspiration what he's been through, and the Lord's still keeping him here with us. So let's keep praying for Jeff. Good to see you, sir. Okay, good. Oh, is it? Okay. Good to see Frank and Margie here tonight. Margie looks like she's all huddled up there under her blanket that Dennis made her.
Continue to pray for Mike and Jamie Irvin and Scott, please. And my little mama.
Right. Pray for Faye Hensley for salvation, please. Marla's mom. Pray for Josh. Okay, pray for Josh. Barbara's Josh. Yes, Ann? Joey and her family, Ann's kin folks. Oh, okay, yeah, Phyllis. Yeah, give her our love, Dave. Tell her we're praying for her, okay? Yes, Sherry? Betty and Philip Wells. Wills. Okay. Yes, Sherry? Well, that's just that's an all too common occurrence, isn't it? It's just terrible. So yes, healing or not healing, but salvation for the young man, and hopefully condolence for the lady, and healing her at the loss of a son, which would be hard to imagine. Anyone else? H. Sloan. Okay. Okay. H. Sloan. Okay. Remember Jim? Linda, we keep Jim in our prayers, huh? You tell him to get back here just as soon as he can, okay?
Good to see Randall.
It is. There's Randall Sloan back there. Good to see him.
Yeah, remember me, I go back, I don't want to, I just told him that, I don't want to take my own short, so just put it in the hospital last time. But I told him I'll just put it in their hands, and I gotta work with them, so they'll work with me.
Right.
Just pray, and if this don't work, it does the same thing, and then we'll start another routine. So, and just pray for me, get both feet down to her back. It's just, every day's a new day.
Right. Right.
But, I mean, it's, I say, it's on God's hands. It always has been, always will be. I trust Him immensely. I love Him, and no matter what.
Right.
No matter what.
Yeah, we will.
I don't care. I mean, I'm all in on that. And when he says change, I'm all in on his change.
Right. Well, you know he's with you. That's the main thing. I know you know that. I know you realize that, for sure. Okay. He is. We love you, Randall. We sure do. He has. He sure has. Lindsay Dale, good to see you back. I hope you're feeling better, honey. Oh, you weren't? You just laid out then, okay. Oh, okay. You just laid out, okay. Now we get the rest of the story, don't we? Okay.
It's my
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, we will. Oh, was he? In an Alabama shirt? Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure that'll take. Anyway. It is, isn't it? Sure is. In this area, it is. Anyway, thank you all for coming. A little levity is good, isn't it, in the church? We love all of you, and the church is pulling together real well. That's so pleasing to see. Now, yes, sir. Now, I think we want to anoint Roy here. Frank's going to come down. We're going to anoint you tonight. And I know we want to anoint you to help you out. And then we'll take up a collection immediately following.
you want to come up and help us sing this song? Oh, yeah. It's one of your favorite songs. We just feel led to sing it tonight. Someday when I travel my last mile here, the call will be coming for me. I'll enter the lifeboat that will be near to carry me over the sea. He'll hold to my hand as over this river I go. Then say I shall live, I'll be in beautiful heaven, I know. My bark shall sail safely always as high, for Jesus will be at my side. He'll still the rough waters when by and by I am crossing the river so wide. He'll hold my hand as over this river I go. Then say I'll be in beautiful heaven, I know. I'm ready to go to that golden shore, to live there while the ages shall roll. I want to see Jesus and saints of yore in heaven, the home of the soul. He'll hold my hand as over this river I go. Then say I'll be in beautiful heaven, I know. He'll hold my hand as over this river I go. Then say I'll be in beautiful heaven, I know. Yeah.
I need you in the choir.
You can if you want. I got the words with you if you want to sing to me, but you don't know it. I don't need silver. I don't need gold. I don't need the things of this world to satisfy my soul. But I need Jesus and all he can give, 'cause he's my salvation. He's why I live. He's all I'll need when trials come. He's all I'll need when there's nowhere to turn And when I'm in trouble, I'm caught in the storms, He takes care of me. He's all I'll need when my time will come, and I've crossed that river and my life here is done. And I fought the battle, but the victory's been won. He's all I'll need. I don't need fortune, and I don't need fame. I don't really care if anyone ever knows my name, 'cause I know Jesus and He knows me, and that's all that matters, 'cause He is the master and He's my everything. And He's all I'll need when trials come. He's all I'll need when there's nowhere to turn. And when I'm in trouble and caught in the storms, He takes care of me. He's all I'll need when my time will come, and I've crossed that river and my life here is done. And I fought the battle, but the victory's been won. He's all I'll need. Amen. I just want to thank You, Lord, for every time You've heard me pray. I just want to thank You for always being there. When I was so down and out, You came along, made me want to shout. I just want to thank You, Lord. Thank You, Lord. If I had 1,000 lives to live, I'd give them all to my Lord. He's been so good to me, and that is the least I could afford. He's made the good times outnumber the bad. He's been the best friend that I've ever had. I just want to thank You, Lord. Thank You, Lord. I just want to thank You, Lord, for every time You heard me pray. I just want to thank You for always being there. When I was so down and out, You came along and made me want to shout. I just want to thank You, Lord. Thank You, Lord. When I was so down and out, You came along and made me want to shout. I just want to thank You, Lord. Thank You, Lord. Amen.
already felt the good spirit of the Lord.
Amen.
Let me say, I know there's some of you are concerned over some of the things that's being said on Facebook right now about me. Don't be. That stuff don't bother me. The Lord's taking care of me through thick and thin, and He'll take care of this. And if I focus on what people say about me, I'd be focused on the wrong things all the time. My focus is on the Lord, and I keep my focus on Him. He's going to take care of me. And so I don't want you to worry about me. Old pastor's going to be all right. I appreciate it. Appreciate Brother Jason, my boy. I think he's about ready to get us going. Let's turn him loose. Come on there, Jason.
Hey, can I say one thing before Jason gets started? I was just thinking, we got 20-some people here tonight. You don't have to have higher ground to get the Lord in here with you.
That's right.
Randall, the folks that we love so much are here with us again tonight, and it just shows what a close-knit group this church is. Exactly, right. That's a great way to put it. So, that being said, right out there.
Spirit Lord had it here tonight. We were trying to pick out songs. I asked Brother Tim, I said, you got a song here? And he said, no, don't do it. We started looking. I picked out this song for the church. The Lord laid a song on Tim's heart. It's God's heart for us to sing. It's a truly blessing. The Lord will give you what you need.
Fill him up, Lord.
Surely the Lord is a lamp to my feet and a light unto my path. That's what went on here tonight. When you follow God and you don't have nothing, He always has something. His cup never goes dry. His rivers never run out of water. His clouds never are empty. They always come with something. You know, and leading up into, Roy asked me to preach last week, and things go crazy throughout my week. One thing goes to another, and then you forget, and then it seems like time's already up, and it's here. And I never turn down time to preach, ever. Buddy, my deacon came this morning, Travis. Good ref, sweetheart. Came up to me last home game we had, and he said, you a preacher? I said, yeah, I'm a preacher. I've been a preacher since 2007. November 15, 2007, 6:30 p.m. I knelt down before the altar, and I accepted his call to preach. He said, well, you know what? I got saved in April 15th last year. He said, where you go to church at? Go to Friend Fellowship. And then he sent Jamie a message, and she told him the address. He came. We got to talking. As he's leaving, his mama's got troubles. And she's sick. Then we was going down the road. Got home. Looked in the duck pen. One of our ducks was pretty well gone. So I had to finish her off. Had to put her down. And I was laying down, and I was thinking about all the stuff that I've got. All the things that I have accumulated over the years. And I'm blessed to have all those things. But what good is it for if I ain't got the Lord?
Amen.
And I looked at Jamie, I was like, he just gave me a message. Psalms 23, and I'm going to do this. And me and Brother Bo was talking. Every time I preach, it's going to be a different verse out of this one. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Thank you, brother. Let's put a different word in there. If the Lord is my shepherd. You see, I want all the time. Like nothing satisfies me. And my son is real good at this. He sees something, it shines his eye. He wants. Daughter too. And he's having a real big problem with a friend. Friend don't want to be his friend. Or he doesn't want to have more friendship type things to do with Ian, and it crushes my son. It crushes him, it hurts him. And I look at him and I said, son, you don't need a best friend because Daddy's your best friend. And then I looked at this. I don't have many friends. I don't have many people I can call back to from years ago. Years and years ago, I never did really have a best friend. But that day I knelt down before that old rugged cross. I found my best friend. If the Lord is my shepherd, I surely will not want anything else in this world. There's nothing greater, nothing bigger, nothing more making me feel better and full and whole than Him. If the Lord is your shepherd, you will not want. Surely this day we see more things coming out, more cell phones, more money coming out, bigger jobs, more shiny clothes, more shiny cars. Here this, I've got crazy amounts of stuff accumulated. I've got paintball guns, and one thing that I do before I buy a paintball gun is I tear it all the way apart. All the way down to the O-rings, down to the electronics that it's got, and I make sure that it is perfect for me to buy. Well, that ain't like what the Lord did to us. He didn't have to break everything down. He didn't have to open us up and look at our story from the path, from birth all the way till that point. All He had to do was die on a cross and know that each and everything that He has done is paid for. If the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. That shepherd that you should have, or that you're longing for, will tear down a wall. We'll cut trees down. We'll cut bushes down. We'll cut anything to get to you if you belong to Him. It will tear down anything, any house, any building, any way He can, just because He loves you. This goes along with needing more. Today in this realm, in this life, we need more. We want more. We look for more. We strive to get that extra thing when really we don't. All we need is the Lord. This thing of more is simply, I just need something I desire. What do we desire? If the Lord is my shepherd, I desire to see this church filled. I desire to see a soul saved. I desire to see kids running through these hallways, down through these pews, fall on this altar and pray as a group. I desire to see the Lord move. And here tonight I have seen the Lord move. We might not hear it with an audible voice, but we sure can feel the Spirit of God when He moves. People say, well, you ain't heard the Lord. I said, oh, yes, I have. He called me when I got saved. I heard His voice very loudly come into my life. save my soul. If the Lord was my shepherd, I surely wouldn't want anything else but Him. He's done it all. He's done everything in this world that needs to be done. It's up for us to acknowledge Him as Lord and Savior of our lives. Do we do it every day? Nope. No, we do not. And Roy's preaching messages that are in key in today's time about all the demons and all the devils in hell and all the angels. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. I have warred me and the Lord together. Without Him, I'd be dead today if it wasn't for Him. And I'm telling you, it's real. It is real. When you have to, when you go from being the old man as I used to be, and having to look around your shoulder just to make sure that law ain't going to catch up to you and take you down, or somebody ain't going to put a bullet in the back of your head. To be a new creature, and you feel that evil behind you, and know that it's evil. I know what evil is, and I know what God is, and I know what His Spirit feels like. The Bible says, see and feel the spirits, and try them. I think that's what we're not doing. This morning, I could feel a spirit here this morning. And a lot of people didn't understand what Roy was talking about this morning. I could feel it. A lot of people didn't tune in to that station and understand what he was talking about because it was in the devil's plan to either put us in a sleep and slumber, not to understand what he was preaching about this morning, or hinder in our way, a blind. I could feel it this morning. Every time we come into this church, we need to put our armor on. Because there's a battle up in this pulpit that he has to fight, not along with what we got to do. I think we forgot to pray this morning. Because I could feel it. It was on him, it was on me, and I could feel it behind me. If the Lord is my shepherd, we take His word and we hide it in our hearts. So what? We might not sin against Him. If the Lord is my shepherd, when I see a broken heart or a broken soul that needs love, regardless of the way it looks, color, race, or creed, the way, it don't matter if it's a sinner or not. I'm telling you, I'm down here. I'm telling you, I want that sinner to come down that aisle. I'm begging that sinner, I'm begging God to please bring him down here. I don't care if He has to pick him up and carry him down. I need the Lord. You know, one of the hardest things for pastors, and this goes along with everything, and I've seen it, when the church stops praying, the pastor feels like he's not doing his job. And I've seen it everywhere. I've seen it in every church that me and Jamie has been to. When the church stops praying, when people stop coming down the altar, the pastor feels like his job's not being done. If the Lord is my shepherd, surely point Him out. Surely we point Him out. Thank you. We don't understand why we do the things that we do. Sometimes we don't understand where we're at and why we're there. But surely the Lord is my shepherd, and He placed me there for a reason. So then I shall not want. We pull down the shades at our homes. When I get home, I close the windows. Then I sit in my living room and I just think to myself, look where the Lord has brought me from. Look at the path that He has carried me down. Surely the Lord is my shepherd. If I have never done the things that I have done, I don't think I'd appreciate Him as much as I do. The Lord is my shepherd. Now I'm going to put the question mark up for you. Is the Lord your shepherd? We're going to find out. Because I see something coming in the next few weeks. I feel it. Something coming. I want to see who is the Lord's shepherd. Something's coming to this church. I can feel it coming. Whether it be good, whether it be bad, something is coming. Let's see if the Lord is your shepherd. Let's see if you will want when this altar is full of people. The Lord has opened the door for each and every person in this room, in this church. Each and every heart, each and every soul, each and every mind has been open to it. I just opened it to you. The Lord just opened it to you. I want to see an extra person beside each person here. I want to see an extra soul in these pews. Because that's all I know how to do, and that's all I want anymore. I want people to feel what I feel when I walk through these doors and sit on that pew. Let's share the Lord if He's your shepherd. Because if I was that one out of that 99, I surely know that He would come and search for me. So why don't we? I know people that are dying and starving for the Lord and the spiritual food, and we've got it here. I've got people that I've talked to this week, especially Saturday, that have told me, I just need somewhere to go to church. I just need somewhere to eat. And I walk through the doors, feels like I've already been fed. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Jamie normally hears me say, boy, I'd like to have that paintball gun. Boy, I'd like to have that. Here late. Especially when... One thing I did want this year, I've got a couple basketball players that ain't scored all year. All three of them scored Saturday. And when you see one of them jump straight up, higher than I've ever seen him jump, what love he has just for that one shot. That's all he wanted. I got one little charity that comes in here. Made her first shot this year. She is my David and Goliath. She is this tall, playing against boys, this tall. And she scored. Let me tell you something, that right there in itself is a miracle. I got one boy that ain't never played. Well, three boys that ain't never played. They scored. All because of one little boy's prayer. I wish our team, everybody could score. Well, that woke me up. That woke me up. If the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I got 39 kids in my basketball organization that I am an AD over. And ain't one of them I ain't had to see a smile on their face. And it ain't me. And every year I tell them, I said, I'm a preacher. And I don't do this for the parents. I do it for the kids and the glory of God. If I can change just one life, it's worth it to me. And I see 39 lives changed. Plus, especially that one right there. These kids have changed her life so much that it's made me see the Lord in her a whole lot more. She hoops and hollers out on the basketball courts. And she pushes them kids harder than they've ever been pushed. But that's what the Lord does to us. He wants us to do better. He wants us to strive harder. Because He did on the cross of Calvary for us. He deserves more from us. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. And I think I'm done.
After we get through this series on the good, the bad, and the ugly, we're going to start a series on revival. And certainly that's what we're striving for. Our church needs revival. Our community needs revival. When I was talking about a series of messages, I'm talking about a true, authentic, Holy Ghost revival. We started here once before, and where folks were getting saved heavily, and we want that back. And I talked to some of my old members today, and I think they're coming back. I really do. They're starving to death. They said they've never been happy anywhere they've been. They felt at home, and they felt like that they jumped the gun when they left. And so they asked me, would I welcome them back? And I said, absolutely. I don't know. It's definitely get somebody. Right. And if it's for the benefit of the church, and they can bring, help to the church, we want. I don't want somebody who's going to cause confusion. I'll tell you that.
Amen.
I'll be the first one to tell you, Paul said the heart ain't going to cause confusion.
That's right.
That did cause confusion somewhere else. But we certainly want folks to come be part of our church. We love you. Thank you for all you do. And certainly, I think the Lord fixed to do some great things this year. And we've got some things we want to do, outreach we want to try to accomplish. We can do that by the help of the Lord. Good preaching, brother.
Yes.
We love Jason.
Yes.
Yeah. Sort of like my temper as Paul was at the tip. Appreciate him, love him.
I told Jason in the choir, I wish it was Louis. It's glad to see you back.
Oh,
I just want to tell old church and his family right here, I appreciate y'all being part of this church. You're a addition. You're a great addition to this church. I stand first came beside Jason and he said, he's so easy to see by. Listening to him in your ear. And he helps me, for instance, and I told him so. I just appreciate it.
yesterday, Jamie and them were their first game. And it was cold. I was like, I came. No, it didn't win. They blew them out. Blew them out. So I think she's going to pay me to come to the rest of the next year, she can play with it. But I was so tickled to the kids. And I was tickled for Jamie. She's out there jumping in the hoop and in the holler. I'm trying to get her teed up.